John, as always, let's look back at Saturday's game first. A draw against Hamilton, we probably felt it should have been 3 points, but it could be a vital point come the end of the season.
Yeah, it's a good way to describe it, really. It feels like a defeat. It should have been 3 points. You sit back and analyse the game. We did enough to win the match. I felt we were a better team. Really disappointed in Hamilton's first goal, how the referee gave that. But we regrouped at half time and went again. And then I felt we were at our best for the first 25-30 minutes of the second half. We tweaked it a little bit. Instead of playing the 2 and the 1, we went with the 1 and the 2. The reason we'd done that is so we could get our wingers higher up the pitch, and it worked for us. And then the disappointment is we have to see the game out, and to concede an equaliser from a set play, albeit a corner kick, is a little bit disappointing. So you feel for the boys because they put so much effort and commitment into it. You feel for them, so you have to take it on the chin. You have to regroup. And I says to them, we need to start turning these games into wins. You know, we need to start Arbroath the week before. But every time we seem to go to Hamilton, we seem to get a referee's decision that cost us dearly. And that was, for me, you know, being in the game for a long time, that is certainly the case on Saturday. I think the referee will, anywhere in world football, that's a free kick on the goalkeeper, and I think the referee will wake up in the morning, having a chance to look at it. He'll probably recognise that he made a mistake as well. What I did say after the game, we're not here to criticise the referee's integrity, any shape or form, but you can have a go at the decision making, and I felt that decision was so wrong. And then the boys are giving me everything that we've got. We're fighting for our lives. The club's fighting for its life to stay in the championship and keep moving forward. The decisions need to be spot on, so that's really disappointing. It's really disappointing, and that's all you can really say on the matter.
You said last week it's about the boys continuing to believe in the process and to continue doing what they've been doing. I suppose that's the message again this week, is to keep doing everything that we were doing right, and hopefully that luck will change.
Listen, we are where we are. We're under no illusions about that. We need to start turning these games into win. Even if you look at the Arbroath game, if you look at the Kilmarnock game at here, you're saying to yourself, that could have been 6 points, you know. We need to start getting wins. We need to get points to get us up there. We're fighting for our lives. We're under no illusions. Everyone knows that. We've addressed it. We've said that. But I'll say one thing. I'm at a football club here that everyone in it, everybody, for the chairman right through to the kit man, it's all hands on deck. Everybody's positive. We're all helping each other. We're in it together. You know, there's a real drive to make it happen. And, you know, and I found that everybody's got a part to play, and that takes us into Friday night's game against Morton. You know, a fantastic incentive from the club. You know, £5 a ticket. Start of the weekend. Let's get this place rocking, and hopefully that gives the players a lift to go and, you know, pick up the 3 points. Not going to be easy. Just look at the last time we played Morton. They gave us a going over, and it's one of these games. We've been better since that, but we've learnt from it, and we know how difficult a game it's got to be, but a game that we're looking forward to, and it has to be like that for now at the end of the season.
As you said, that incentive from the club is really taking off with the fan base. Hundreds of tickets sold pre-sale already, and it's just the start of the week, so that's really encouraging that there should be a really big crowd in here.
Yeah, and if the fans don't feel, you don't feel that vibe and what's going about, and even buy into that, and you know, the players know buy into that vibe at what's going about with the supporters and the community, then you shouldn't be putting a strip on. That's what it's all about. You know, we're all as one together, one for all for one. Let's get in there, and it's up to us to put a show on. One thing I'll say, we're good at home. We've tried to turn this into a fortress. We're good at home, but we're up against a Morton team. The match report's in, very difficult, stuffy, hard to beat, good physical presence about them. They work hard, they know what their job is. It's up to us to go and break it down and make sure they know they're in a game. What we'll be looking for is be trying, you know, take the game to them and be on the front foot. Could be dangerous, but we're at home. I feel it's up to us to let Morton know that we're here. They've got to be in for a game. So, and I feel it's up to us to play a massive part for the supporters, get them on the edge of their seat. So, play with an energy on the front foot and take the game to them.
The last time we played Morton, we all know that the result, and afterwards you had said it could be the best thing that happens to us. How much progress do you feel we've made since then?
Well, funny enough, because I just got asked that question in the press as well, I feel, we're all in it together at Dunfermline. There's a lot of consultation, a lot of communication for the chairman right through. We're always talking. There's a lot of communication from the coaches. What do you think? Is that the right decision? What do you think there? And I feel every decision we've made has been the right decision for the club. One or two of them have been hard decisions in terms of players moving on or going on loan that you might keep, but and every player that I feel that we've brought in has enhanced us. Even when it comes to team selections, we all want to have a go and get more up front. But even if you look at Hamilton on Saturday, with that sitting midfielder, if we play two up front, he's running the show. It's like the quarterback. So tactically, you have to be very spot on. But even at times where we felt it never quite went for us in the first half, we've been astute enough and clever enough to change it at half time to put us on the front foot, and I think that's been evident ever since for the moment we've come in. That's all due to the coaches and them really having an understanding of the game, Hughes and Stephen, and then bringing it together and then passing it on to the team. And all we try to do is help them. I'll keep saying this as well, and I'll say this: the standards, the demands that we keep demanding of each other has been very, very good, and it has to be like that for now to the end of the season. We cannot take one step backward. We cannot feel sorry for ourselves. We need to stand up there and lead for the front. And if you look at the captain on Saturday, Stephen Lawless got the captain's armband on Saturday. He was outstanding. He was outstanding. His work ethic, his will to win, his desire to win, the courage that he showed to go and take the penalty, hit the crossbar. So he's got the captain's armband and he's leading by example. That for me, when I played a centre half and I seen someone higher up the pitch doing that gave me a great lift, and it's going to have to be that for now to the end of the season. And if anybody's got any other issues, leave them in the house. No bother. It's about the team. It's about everybody as a team going forward as a team. It's all about the club. No one's bigger than the club, and we win as a team and we lose as a team. So that's the message that we're putting into the dressing room. And to be fair, every one of them, they're very encouraging and supportive for each other.
Graham Dorn's missed Saturday. How's he?
It's a wee calf problem. It's really disappointing because, as I say, when he's a big player for us, Graham, and it's just another blow for us. We'll be touch and go for Friday. We just have to see it how it is, and we just need to take it from there. But once again, we played a practice match. We played a practice match yesterday at Michael Woods up on Glen Rothes. It was all the substitutes and some of the young boys, and the boys acquitted themselves very well. So even in that practice match, they're playing for a first team start, and I seen one or two positive things that you say to yourself, I could use that in the first team. So every training session, every game that we play, you're on call, you're on duty, make sure that you're doing it right. And that's the standards that we're trying to do at the club. And to be fair, I have to say this, we are where we are. I've been there and it's been difficult. You have to overcome it and you have to go and express yourself, and that hopefully we can do that on Friday again.
Bobby Camwa, is he closer to fitness?
We've sent him back down to Leeds. He's had the scan down in Leeds. Tommy Scanlon, the physio, has been in contact. They've got a good rapport. He's had the jag in there, and the scans come back clear. That's the second one, but they've just found maybe just an old injury on top of a ligament just gone into his ankle, and hopefully he'll be back up in the next couple of days and get himself ready to go. And I keep saying it's been disappointing, it's been frustrating for everyone. But if Bobby Camwa's still here at the end of the season and he scores a goal, it keeps us up, then it's well worth it. So, and we have to understand as well, a young kid coming up here, picking up that injury, how would he feel mentally and all that? So we have to be very supportive, around about him, and that's why we sent him back down to Leeds, just to get himself regrouped, get going again, and hopefully he comes back here in the next few days ready to go.
And just finally, in terms of team news, how's Denise Mehmet? Because you mentioned the situation with Jakob last week.
Yeah, well, Jakob looks like he'll be going away with the 21s. I think his game will be here on Friday, and then he'll be away, so he'll miss the next 2 games. And Dennis is starting doing handling, so we've got a decision to make. Is Dennis ready to go? If no, if he's not going to make it, and he's still injured, then we have to go and look for that emergency loan. That's something that we've done. We've got 2 in mind. But we'll see how Dennis is, and it's a decision once again that we have to sit down amongst us and make that decision what's right for the club.